Hey, my name is Malik from Star Revolution.
And I'm Arnoud from Phoenix Ashes.
In 2016, we went on a tour together.
In Russia.
Before this tour, both bands didn't really know each other and we had no idea what adventure was lying ahead of us.
We're from Phoenix Ashes. We were so happy to tag along with you with Start a Revolution. So of course we rockstarred up by making all these VIP passes.
That was amazing. We were so happy that you were so eager to go on tour with us, and right from the get-go there was just this awesome vibe, like everybody was helping each other out and wanted to connect, and that was really the nice thing about it. So we arrived at Moscow airport, all fine. We went through customs, no problem, except you and your sister Nienke didn't get through. What happened there?
Yeah, apparently they have a slight problem with Asian people, which we are. So they held us up.
That took quite a bit and we were worried, like, are we gonna go on tour after all?
Yeah, I was a bit scared as well, but eventually they let me pass.
Yeah, there you go. Wow, we were so relieved.
And we did get our passports back, so that was the most important thing. So now the touring could start.
United we sing, our
On this first day, we already learned what would become a routine with the bands.
Nienke dropped her selfie habit, always preceded by selfie!
And it worked like this. Everybody had to gather around behind her. As you can see, it's like, hey, come on, let's make a selfie. And then everybody's like, yeah, selfie. We didn't know. You will see in the upcoming episodes. Now we're so happy to have them. At the airport, we were actually waiting for our driver, Yevgeny. And this is him. He would become the mascot of the tour later on, but in the beginning he was really, really shy.
So at this point, the only thing we knew about him was that we communicated by just waving his hands and looking and pointing.
Yeah, because he didn't speak a single word of English.
No, not at all. So this is selfie number 2.
And this is where the bonding really started. Food at TGI Fridays.
Oh yes, we tried to avoid a bit of cultural shock, so we started to have the soft drinks. Patrick took 3 of them, burgers and stuff. And actually, in the next few days, we also had breakfast there. Great stuff.
Yeah, we really had to come back because it was that good. You see me, by the way, devouring that burger. Yeah, and I mean, it was a long day. Everybody was hungry, and as you can see, we get much more lively now and planning the next shows.
And we're getting used to the Russian language, of course.
In the menus?
Yeah.
And here's the money shot from Harry. He is a pimp. He just is. He got used to Russian money quite quickly. The rubles.
Floppen. That's Dutch.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stop it. You're waiting on.
we need no further separation. We need no further separation.
So getting to the hotel, this concludes our first day in Russia. Star Revolution had been to Russia 2 years earlier in 2014, but Phoenix Ashes hadn't. How was it for you?
This first impression was quite overwhelming, of course, with the Asian discrimination stuff, but also how big the city is and how different the people are. It was quite an experience, but for now, it was enough. We had to get some rest.
So we're mentally getting prepared for the next day, which also would be our first show. But this is something for the next chapter.
United we sing our unity hymn. United we sing.